Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees got 11 overall hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-5. Ubaldo Jimenez earned the third W of his season, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox 4-3. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-2. The A's grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 11-3. The Seattle Mariners allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-0. Juan Lagares plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 6-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Cleveland Indians total 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-1. John Lackey collected win number 3 this year, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 1-0. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. The Buccos combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-0. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 6-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-0. The Baltimore Orioles got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. Chris Colabello had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 11-6. The Texas Rangers put together 10 hits total as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-5. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-9. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-7. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 6-5. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-3. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-5. The Chicago Cubs got 11 overall hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-3. Jonas Ibarra got his first career win, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 3-2. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, Nathan Eovaldi grabbed win number 9 this year, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays, 4-3. At the moment, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East division, 5 games back. The Yankees are second in the division, only a half game back. The Jays launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles, 9-3. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are in first place in the American League East. They have a small half-game advantage. The Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 2-1. Right now, the Angels are in second place in the AL West, 12.5 games back. The Red Sox sit in fourth place in the American League East division. They trail by 8.5 games. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-4. Looking at the standings, the Indians sit in third place in the American League Central. They're 7.5 games out of first. The A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-1. At the moment, the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central, 4.5 games back. The Astros are in first place in the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 8-4. Heading into today, the Twins sit in first place in the American League Central Division. They have a 4.5 game cushion. The White Sox are fourth in the division, 11 games out of first. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 5-4. As of today, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, 16 games out of first. The Royals are in last place in the AL Central, 11.5 games out of first. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies are at the bottom of the division. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets, 4-3. Right now, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Texas Rangers cracked 14 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-5. Cody Anderson pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping the Indians push past the Blue Jays 4-2. Hanley Ramirez was unconscious at the dish and drove in 9 runs as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 13-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. The Houston Astros swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-3. The Oakland Athletics snapped a 9-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-3. Mike Moustakas Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. The Angels pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Cubs took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-3.